so your understanding, you didn't show understanding.
All right, guys, welcome back to Mondays with McGriff. That's the kind of stuff that keeps me coming back. Like I've always got something that say, okay, what can we be better at? Man, that's a heck of a job, man. Walk all the way and come back, right? Come on. Hey, we are ready for the summer. As a school teacher, I'm ready for the summer, and I know the kids are too. Mondays with McGriff is back. We'll have 4 episodes on the 4 Mondays for June. This will be episode 1 of the summer. We have some special Yellow Jacket guests with us. We have Walter Clayton, 2 back-to-back champions, Walter Clayton and Amarion Frazier, back-to-back state championship point guard and back-to-back state championship kind of point guard and 2 guard and forward. They're here on Mondays with McGriff with me. So we're excited that you're here. We're ready to get started. We're gonna jump right into it. Okay. First, I want to say to Jordan Daughtry's family that we're praying for you. We love you, and his spirit will live on with us in our hearts. So we're praying with you, and long live Jordan Daughtry, number 3, our 2019 championship point guard. So we're gonna miss him. All right, so we're excited to be back here, and we're gonna start this just by talking about our roster. So you guys know we graduated 9 seniors, so we're kind of rebuilding, but our fans don't expect us to be rebuilding in Bartow. They expect us to reload, and that's okay. We work on those expectations. So we're gonna give you kind of our summer league roster. This is a fluid thing, it may change, and I'm gonna go real quickly. Okay, now I may get some of the guys' heights wrong, so if I get your height wrong, if you're a player, I'll start to get your height right? So I'll make some plays, okay? So and I'm gonna go with the level, their time from top to bottom as far as the time they've been in Bartow and their playing experience on varsity, which we don't have very many, okay? Jay Crosley, it'll be a 6'3" junior, Jay Crosley. Messiah Borders, he'll be a 5'7" sophomore, okay? Jacoby Terry, he's a 5'5" sophomore. All 3 of those guys played with us last year on our district championship winning team. Also, Kenny Cotton got moved up at the end of last year. He's a 6'1" junior, Kenny Cotton. And then Corey Butler has experience with us. He'll be our only senior. So the Yellow Jackets will be young and dumb. He'll be our only senior. He's about 6'1" senior for the Yellow Jackets, okay? Then we've got some guys that have been in our program. You guys know how we do it at Bartow. Okay, we get transfers and stuff like that, but we get guys who are our guys and we build them up, just like those guys that we called before. Those guys, so Cody Williams, a 5'10" junior. Briggs Roberts will be a 6'1" junior. Dylan Brinson, 6'1" sophomore. Okay, and now we've got some guys who are new to Yellow Jacket again. Land, it'll be your first experience seeing them in orange and blue. Okay, first we want to start with Josiah Red Battle. He's a 5'10" transfer sophomore from Kathleen High School. Plays football, also plays basketball, so he's new here. Jameer Wallace, we've got 3 freshmen that we're gonna let play a little bit in the summer. First starting with Jameer Wallace, freshman, 6'4", freshman. All right, James Rattery, he's 5'8", 5'9", James, got a chance. And Derwin Link, he's going to be out a couple of weeks with an injury, but he's a 6'5" freshman. So that's the roster for the summer league roster for the Yellow Jackets. Guys, I can't even give you the numbers. I have a tough time giving you that heights. All of them are 5'10". We're going to be really small, and we don't care. We're going to press, we're going to shoot threes, we're going to get to the basket and get after it, and we're going to rebound the ball like it's a ham sandwich. And so that's kind of what we do. Okay, so that's our roster. So. Last thing with the our schedule for next week. Tonight, we play tonight. Monday, June the 3rd. Tonight, get to Florida Southern. The game started at 6 o'clock, but the Yellow Jackets play at 8 o'clock against Bell Creek. We play at Florida Southern College tonight, 8 o'clock versus Bell Creek. Folks who've never been to a summer league at Florida Southern, if you want to bring your lawn chair, they got chairs there, but the crowds have been so good that sometimes you got to bring a lawn chair to sit, so bring your lawn chair. And I don't even know what court we play on. I think we play at court 1 against Bell Creek. Bell Creek's a playoff team. They won their district last year. They're in the same district as Santa Fe, so some of you Polk County people will be familiar with them. They got a pretty talented, I think he's will be a junior, pretty talented junior. We're talking about 8 o'clock, okay, 8 o'clock. But be there, be square, okay. Then on Wednesday, June the 5th, we play at the Auburndale Rec on Court 2. We play Santa Fe. 8 o'clock, Wednesday, Court 2. We play Santa Fe on Wednesdays at Auburndale Rec. You guys know Santa Fe, they're a Polk County team. They've got the Take Don, they've got the young Toby, and they judging by, they had some games yesterday or this weekend in the shootout. They've got a couple of other kids that are pretty good. And so there'll be 2 good matches. We're not easing into the competition. We got pretty good competition. All right, so now with the rest of the segment, we're gonna have some question and answer sessions with the 2 champions here. Okay, and so we're gonna start with Amarion Frazier. Amarion Frazier, okay, we're going into Summer League game today, okay, later today, okay? So let all the fans know, peel back the onions and tell them what would happen. Okay, Walt did not play in the summer because he came to us after the summer his junior year and COVID messed up his senior year summer. So you have the experience of going into the Summer League, okay? We got a game at 8 o'clock, but let everybody know kind of what's happening with the team before the Summer League game from your experience. Mm-hmm. So talk about your experience, a typical summer Monday. What happens at Bartow High School with the basketball team? We got a Summer League game at 8 o'clock at Florida Southern. Tell the fans, peel back the onions and tell the fans what's happening for the team.
We'll all come together at a certain time, we'll practice and we'll all get together, ride over there and play in the game. But my experience was, we'll split the teams, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like 5 players on one team, then we'll get a JV guy for a sub. And then 5 players on the other team, JV guy as a sub. And then we'll play in 2 different leagues, so we get playing time. It ain't no excuses for playing time. You get your time, you get, hey, showcase McGriff if you can play over the summer. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses.
Do you think that helped you split the teams, helped your development?
Yeah, it helped a lot.
We are not doing that this year. We're too young to be doing that this year, okay? So now, Walter Clayton, you've been at practice. He's been home guys for a while. We've been practicing since school let out. You've been to a couple of 3 practices here over the last few days. So give all the Yellow Jacket folks and the Polk County folks 2 positives and 2 negatives that you have seen in practice over the first 3 practices we've had.
Yeah, 2 positives, the team young, so they're having to learn a lot in a short amount of time, so I think they learning fast. I think we got a group of guys, they play hard, so we got a good group of young guys, they playing hard. I say those are 2 biggest positives. And then 2 biggest negatives is just, they're young, like I said, so there's urgency to get things done. I think they just need to be a little more focused on that, the urgency, as far as running to the next spot, not wasting any time. And then the second negative I would say is turnovers, just taking care of the ball, making smarter passes and just, being smart with the ball.
Okay, well, so now you're going into your senior year at Florida, okay? You spent 2 years out at Auburn, and you spent 1 year last year with the Gators, right? First year in the SEC, great year. Okay, give the folks that are watching something, okay, from your time at Bartow that has helped you with your experiences at Iona and at Florida.
Yeah, my time at Bartow, it was I wouldn't say it was an easy adjustment, but practice probably the biggest thing, definitely the biggest thing, just college practice, intensity level, just attention to detail, things of that nature. I think coming to Bartow really helped me with that mental toughness, just getting through long practices and just being locked in the whole time, and, just the physical standpoint of it, from plyos in the summer to getting in shape for practice. So I think practice is one of the biggest things Bartow helped me with.
Okay, Marion, what's something that I know you're out, you're working now, and you're kind of still here in Polk County. So what's something you hear in the streets? 2 things, give the folks 2 things you hear in the streets that's kind of a myth. You're going to debunk those. That's a myth. It's not real. Okay, during the year, we had the freedom during the year to do what we could do and what we could not do. Why? Because we wanted to win. All right, Marion, and you give the fans something that you maybe 2 things that you heard on the streets that's a myth. A couple things that you heard on the streets that's not accurate. You want to debunk those myths.
Well, the main thing I hear is Coach McGriff don't let you play. That's false. He let you showcase your skills through the spring, the summer, and the fall. And you get to show him what you can do. Whatever you cannot do, you put those in your bag. And the things you're strong with, you use them, you know, to help us win.
All right, what about the second thing? You got another thing?
Second thing out here is Walt carry us. That's false. You feel me? Walt came into a team 2020. He came into a team and I was ready to win. Like I told y'all over the summer, we split our teams 5-5, and we worked on our games all spring, summer, and fall. We was ready to win since we already had the experience 2 years before that time.
All right, well, the fans are interested to know. They know you took up back to Florida, right? But they're interested to know about your NBA draft experience. How was it? And you give the fans some detail about how your NBA draft experience was. Maybe even some teams that you worked out in front of, if you don't mind sharing, and things like that.
Yeah, so yes, sir. I worked out for Boston, Brooklyn, Charlotte, and Milwaukee. Those are the 4 teams I worked out with before I went to the combine. It was a good process, you know, just learning what I need to be better at, you know, learning what teams like from me, what they want to see more of, things of that nature for when I do go back to school next year. So, yeah, it was good just going to the workouts, you know, a lot of 3-on-3 being played, a lot of shooting drills, and just I think the main thing is just being in shape, you know. I think they put you through a lot mentally. Like in Boston, it was a 3-minute run, so I had to get as many as you could, touches, baseline to baseline. So I think some of it is a mental aspect. But overall, the process was good. You know, learned a lot about my game, what I need to do better to make that dream happen, and I'm gonna go back to Florida next year and do those things.
All right, appreciate you. All right, Amarion, you had a question for me. So what's your question for me?
What was the difference between the 2020 state championship team and the 2021 state championship team? Your experience?
I think the big difference, Amarion, was COVID. Okay, I think we lost. We're in the summertime, so the 2020 team had the summer together. We split. You talked about splitting teams, right? 5 or 6 guys here, 5 or 6 guys in the East Polk County League playing. People got plenty of playing time. Okay, we went to all the camps and stuff like that we normally do, the practices and stuff like that. And then Walter came in August, and then we went to more stuff, fall shootouts and stuff like that. We did not have that experience in 2021. You know, 4 days after we won the 2020 title, COVID shut us down. And basically from March, the school started. We basically had to sneak in the gym. The school board had something that says we couldn't come in the gym, and we had to kind of sneak in there. Tap on the wrist, too late now, right? Because we couldn't do anything. So all the stuff we're doing in summer like this summer, we're going to Atlanta. Well, we were scheduled to go to Atlanta to a live period that year. We were going to go out of state twice because it was not a Florida live period. So we missed all of that stuff. And we had so many new guys. We had KJ coming in, and we had Malcolm Dewberry from Highlands County, and some other guys coming up from Jaden Wynn and stuff like that. Blake came in, Larry, and Maurice. And so we even though you all were coming back, we had a new team. And so it took us a while to get going because we didn't have the summer. And then Walt set out the first, I don't know how many games it was, but he wasn't ready because he got hurt in one of the fall games. He wasn't ready. So that's probably the biggest difference. People are going to ask me which team was better. I don't know which team was better. I know y'all want to ask me that. I just know I hear all the talk that people talking about their state championship teams in Polk County, the state championship teams maybe at Kathleen, or the state championship teams at Lake Wales, the state championship team in Winter Haven being better and being the best in the county and stuff like that. But I'll put our Yellow Jacket team against anybody else's state championship Yellow Jacket team. We don't do a lot of talking, but we got a lot of hardware to kind of back up what we say. So.
And I wanted to ask them, well, y'all, that's the only question y'all have from?
That's it.
Okay, I want to ask y'all.
What, you want me to ask a question?
I can say this on here.
Go ahead.
What team you think will win, Walt?
What team do I think will win?
2020, 2021. Who you think will win?
Me personally, I think our junior team will win simply because of defense. I think we just was a little more consistent throughout that year on defense.
Who you think will win 2020, 2021?
First I said 2020, but now I think about it, man, 21 was crazy. Offense was, man. Then we had Dewberry.
So you think in defense? I mean, you think offense. I'm thinking defense.
Yeah, but then we were still good on defense. Senior year now, just gonna be a little smaller.
You
know what I mean?
The only thing I'm not picking teams. They're all my teams, right? All our teams. We don't use words like mine. They're our teams. They're your teams too. Only thing I'll say about the 21 team, we missed the chance to showcase nationally. So we were scheduled to go to the City of Palms, you know, in Fort Myers, and we were scheduled to go to the Arby's in Tennessee. And those are probably two of the top 3 or 4 best tournaments in the country. And we would have sent a message in there. That team, because we had won the year before, they opened some doors because you all were coming back. And you know, you never know what you would have done, but we cracked some heads. I'll say that right now.
For sure.
My question is, I got 2 questions actually. People, well not to say people, but alum is always coming back to Bartow. Y'all, I see alum more at practices. Y'all come to the games. Y'all wear y'all jackets. What gives y'all? What reason, I guess, do y'all return back to Bartow? What gives you that pride from being a part of this program in the past that y'all want to come back and give back?
Well, Bartow is it's a family culture. It's more than just basketball, you know. The main thing here is you learn to be a man, you know. I can speak for as myself. I've been in this program since 7th grade, 6th grade, you know. And they talk more about us being a man and then basketball, and they teach a lot about basketball now. You get that twisted now. But yeah, that's the main thing with it, and it's a family culture.
Yeah, I'll say the main thing, family. You know, I think guys realize later in their life, you know, they might have been like, Coach McGriff was tripping about this. Even me personally, you know, I say Coach McGriff was tripping about this, Coach McGriff was tripping about that. But later in life, you know, it just come back. So I think on and off the court, he just teaches us, Coach McGriff teaches us so many things. We're going to school at Bartow. It's just, we know everybody around the school, everybody comes to the games. I think basketball is a big thing in Bartow, as everybody knows. So I think, that family thing, just coming back, you know, seeing your family, you know, it's good.
And what would y'all say, players mainly, is like one of the most memorable things that Coach McGriff taught y'all, like personally, like on an individual level, starting with you, Frazier, that you learned from McGriff that now in your present day age that you still use today?
Main thing is getting up and go to work every day. That's the main thing he instilled into us. Getting up and go to work. That's the reason why I get up and go to work every single day, is because of this man. They instilled that into us young.
And what?
That's a good question. I'll say just learning how to be comfortable, you know, in uncomfortable situations. You know, I think Coach taught me a lot how to, you know, just handle adversity. You know, things ain't always gonna go your way. Everything ain't gonna be perfect. So I think it's the biggest thing for sure.
And you can rap it, Coach, however you want.
We'll see you on the court at 8 o'clock. Versus Bell Creek. It's going to be packed. You guys know that I helped put on the Summer League. 24 teams, so I'm repping Polk County. I'm all Polk County. I'm Bartow, but I'm all Polk County. 24 teams, 19 from Polk County, 5 teams from out of Polk County. Be there. Especially be there at 8 o'clock. But the game started at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. 1 game at 5, 4 games at 6, 4 games at 7, 4 games at 8. So be there, Polk County. Come on out. All Monday and Wednesday at Florida Southern and all the way over, starting tonight at 8 o'clock. I think it'll be about 50 minutes.
Ain't gonna be no 50. That might be 20.
It's like 25.